Alright guys, today is January 23rd and we are in Hiroshima.
How do you guys like that one? How do you like the intro from the Brian? So we're in Hiroshima, as he said. I'm getting out of Tsuyama, and today was the first time I have ever not rushed trying to catch the train out of Tsuyama.
You still forgot something though.
Yeah, I forgot my freaking iPod, but it's okay because I was like half asleep, half drooling on myself and like tilting like this the whole time, so yeah. But right now we're about to go get something to eat because it is actually like noon time. Hiroshima. Look at this. Look at this. Check this out, guys. Oh, that's so clear in the camera. Look at this. This thing says peace, but as you get closer to it, and then you get on top of it.
We are on Peace Avenue, so.
And then you can barely see anything. Yeah, then now just look at it. It's like just like a bunch of squares that maybe you can see it, but not really. Ooh, does this one say anything? What about this one? What is that? Himalaya kitchen. That's what we're having for lunch right now.
Himalaya kitchen.
That's Himalaya. Is that Indian though? Yeah. Is Himalaya the same as Indian? I don't think it is, but
it's slightly different.
Even when I was in Houston,
it's a fusion here.
Even when I was in Houston, the like in the Indian sector where there's like all Indian restaurants, there's one like Himalayan restaurant.
It's slightly different, I think.
All right, there it is, guys. Lunch and dinner and pretty much everything we're gonna eat today.
I am from
Not. What is that, dude? You got like a
mango lassi.
That's a mango lassi. Mango lassi. Lassi. That looks pretty good. I like how they put it in a hexagonal jar.
Man, you're throwing these math terms at me. Make my head hurt.
So we got here a Nepalese chai. I've never had or even heard of this before, so I got it just to try it out. But it's a little too hot for me at the moment. A little too hot to handle at the moment. You like that, you fucking retard? Alright guys, I got this. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to guess what kind of curry this is. Test your knowledge.
Baby curry.
This is mutton curry. Oh baby. I only got it because I wanted to try something new, and it tastes pretty good. It tastes like spicy beef stew. What'd you get? What is that?
That is the butter chicken curry.
Butter chicken?
Curry.
That's extremely Indian of you. Just kidding. That thing is overflowing with cheese. Holy crap.
And I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh baby, that's gonna be
Thomas is gonna suffer tonight.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Look at that. There's so much cheese. That looks good though. Holy crap. Wow, so we're walking to the gym. We're walking to Hiroshima Strength Gym. We're walking to the gym right now, and look at how much the water, Brian told me the water has receded. Last time, all this brown dirt, sand right there was full of water, and now in the winter, it's receded quite a bit. Dude, look at this.
Nature.
This bird is grabbing a fish.
Survival of the fittest.
That's hilarious. Is it gonna get it? Is it gonna actually fly out of the water or what?
I don't know, but
that bird is actually trying to pull this fish out of the water. All right, but it's being really. Is it going? You see this, guys? This is the blue edition. Great flavor. I'm pretty sure they have this in America too, but I've never had it before. So I'm gonna take a little taste test.
how is it?
It's like grape soda. It's so tart. I like spit all over the camera just now. It's pretty good though. Back here at the strength gym. Strength gym where Brian gets his strength from. Oh, look at that guy. It's an anime character. Since we are indoors and this place is heated, I get to bust out the alpha. Take control. String your tank top that I got here. Look at this shiz, guys. This thing fits great. Look at this. I'm not as lean as I was before, but you know what? Look at this thing though. It fits really well. This is, by the way, this is a small. And it is super soft. Holy crap. like the Gymshark tanks that I have, they're made out of like normal cotton, but this is like extremely soft. Like look at this. Look at how it like just bends and super soft. Holy crap, Alpha has yet to disappoint. This company is not as, I don't think it's as like popular as Gymshark, but maybe one day it will be, because their stuff is amazing so far. Holy crap. This thing, oh man. You ready?
I'm already recording.
Oh shit.
Maybe because tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe. So we just finished up at the strength gym here in Hiroshima.
Lightweight! Lightweight!
They have old Ronnie Coleman tapes playing the whole time, and every like 2 or 3 minutes you just hear Ronnie.
Yeah, buddy!
Lightweight!
Yeah, buddy!
Yeah, buddy! Everybody want to be a bodybuilder, but nobody want to lift this heavy ass weight.
But I will.
So now we're gonna go get some food. I am not like, man, ever since I've been on this bulk, you know, I'm gaining weight and, you know, just getting bigger. I just don't feel as hungry as before, you know. I don't feel like I need to eat. Like I want a pizza, but I don't even really feel like eating it. So we're just gonna go somewhere relaxing where we can chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hang out.
Yeah, we wanted to. I wanted to record today and kind of show you a little bit of what we're doing. And Brian learned how to deadlift today, and his form actually looks pretty damn good. But you know, it's still got a few things he can improve on. But it's pretty damn good, especially for his first time ever. So we will be changing Brian's program now, and I wanted to like kind of show you what Brian's looking like now, because he is. It's pretty impressive. I mean, it's pretty impressive. It's cool. Brian's been making the leggings. Leggings. Le homosexual. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow when we get in there, there's not too many people and we can do some recording.
It was full today.
Yeah, it's really crowded today.
That one lady.
There's one lady who's on the seated row machine literally like 30 or 40 minutes. So,
every time she hogs one machine.
Damn, that's kind of frustrating. But you know, that's why it's good to know your body and know what, you know, you're trying to work out, because someone's hogging a machine and like we couldn't use the machine. She was just on it the whole time. We, you know, improvised and did something else, and still were able to hit the same muscle group, you know. So it's a good thing. Once you have enough, once you have some experience. I'm not saying I'm like super experienced, but I have a pretty good mind to muscle connection, so I know how we can work out the same muscle in a different kind of improvised way. But tomorrow we're doing a bench press. I'm gonna give Ryan some more tips about the bench press, because that's the cool thing about delving into other types of training. You know, before I was like, I'm gonna be extremely honest, before I was like, powerlifting is full of fat slobs, and that's still true. but
More
still,
nuance now.
Now there's like more to it, you know. It's like when you delve into other types of training, you know, I've been trying to increase my strength lately, and that, you know, means a lot of researching powerlifting, etc., watching videos and stuff. And when you're doing other things, you learn so much more. Like before I was doing bench press, squat, and I wasn't really even doing deadlifts, but I was doing those exercises just to build myself, you know. But when you're thinking about lifting more weight, which is going to correspond to you building yourself, if you're doing it the right way, there's so much a bodybuilder could learn from a power lifter, because they know so much about the technique that's going to help you lift more weight. So I don't know, it's just very interesting for me, and it helps me. You know, I like to pride myself as a teacher. Like what I like to do is teach, and knowing more things can never, I mean, it's not gonna hurt, you know. I can give more advice, you know. I mean, I taught Brian how to deadlift today. What did you think about that, Brian?
Pretty informative, pretty clear.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, it's good to know more about it. So I encourage you guys not to bash on other types of training. Like, you know, when I was ignorant and I was like in college and I was like, powerlifting is freaking stupid. you know. Now, I'll see it all as training. And if you think about it anyways, don't you just want more people to get fit, you know? It doesn't matter if everyone's gonna be a freaking bodybuilder, but it matters if people are getting more fit and being active. What do you think about that, Brian?
I agree.
There you go.
Back home.
Yeah, exactly. You know, CrossFit, I used to think CrossFit was like stupid, but the fact is, a lot of people get into CrossFit, and while it may not make you look like a bodybuilder, you're gonna get more fit doing it, you know? So, I don't hate on anything. Now that I'm more of an open mind, now that I've seen the error in my ways, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid to admit it. Anyways, on to dinner.
If people come here and don't speak Japanese, I mean, can they enjoy Japan? Yeah, but I don't think people realize just how little people speak English here.
Yeah.
Which is to say, none. It's very, very little.
When my family came to Japan, you know, and my brother, like, I was hanging out with my brother that one day, you know, in Osaka or whatever.
Yeah.
He was telling me, he was like, man, I think this would be like a lot more enjoyable experience if I could speak Japanese.
Exactly. If you know Japanese,
Yeah.
you can appreciate
He was like,
it a lot
he was
more.
like, I can like talk to people, you know, make some conversation or whatever. My brother, like, you know, he can speak some Chinese or whatever, so they went to China before and then they went back again, you know?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, like, China's pretty fun because I could speak some Chinese, I could, like, mess around or at least know what's going on, but, like, in Japan, I'm literally just, like, a pure tourist. I can't do anything, you know? Saying it'd be a lot better if you knew Japanese.
Again, though, what we were saying earlier, coming here visiting is one thing. Living in Japan with no Japanese.
Yeah, seriously.
I can see how some people would be miserable.
Yeah, I definitely would not have done Jet if I could not speak Japanese. I mean, like, obviously it can work, but I just wouldn't be as fun.
You don't have to be fluent, but at least have a basis.
Yeah, at least be able to talk.
I mean, when I came, I had tears of Japanese, but that was not near enough. But I could survive, and it's improved a lot.
Man, and like, even if you know Japanese, you know, when you first come here, it's just such like it's like they talk way faster than what you're used to in freaking Japanese class.
In a different dialect.
Yeah, they're like speaking normally, you know, not like in your freaking Japanese classes where they're like, watashi wa
Yeah,
tomasu desu.
no one ever says that.
Yeah,
no
it's like, what the hell? Yeah.
The Japanese instantly know this guy's a tourist, or he just doesn't know a lot of Japanese if they say.
Yeah. Wait, so you get in trouble for talking in Japanese to your kids at your school?
Yeah, they told me no more Japanese, but the kids know I speak Japanese.
What about in Jet? When you were in Jet, did you get in trouble for speaking Japanese to the kids?
I was encouraged not to. Inside the classroom. Outside the classroom, they didn't really ever say anything.
That's weird. Oh lordy, this is obnoxious. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. In my schools, they never told me not to use Japanese, but I just, you know, assumed like I shouldn't, right? Because I'm English teacher. But like when I raged at the class, like at my freaking technical high school, I used Japanese obviously to rage at them.
My school is an international school and only English. Teachers are all foreigners. They don't speak Japanese at all.
That's weird.
The kids are surprised I speak Japanese.
That's weird.
They always ask me, why do you speak Japanese? Where do you learn Japanese?
You know, it's kind of weird, like the kids in the training room that I like teach weightlifting and stuff, right? I always try to teach them in English, right?
Yeah.
But then if they really don't understand, then
you kind of have to.
Yeah, I might use some Japanese, right? But you know what's really surprising? Like some of the kids who are like, they're not even good at English, they'll be like, oh, please speak to me English. And I'm like, wow, like that's pretty epic, you know?
I mean, the school doesn't want me to speak any Japanese at all, but the grade I'm teaching, they're so young. They're not equipped with the ability to be able to bridge the gap that if you're older, you might be able to.
Yeah.
Without me explaining them in Japanese, they will not learn.
Yeah. Didn't that happen with, but you like taught like elementary school in Jet too, right?
Yes.
What about that? Didn't that same thing happen in Jet sometimes?
No, in elementary schools in Jet, I was allowed to speak Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Alright.
Because you need to give them context, because of some of these things, the kids don't even know in Japanese are concepts they've never run into because they're so young.
Yeah.
So how can they understand it if they don't even know what it is in Japanese?
See, it really depends on the person though, because someone who's really good at Japanese, you know, they might not even someone who's really good at English, they might not even like speaking English, or be like, they might be too shy to speak English.
Yeah.
But then with these kids in the training room, you know, it's like they're not even good at English, but they want to be, you know, spoken to in English, and they want to learn, you know.
It's a cultural thing too. Thing in Japan about not speaking out, not standing out. I mean, that happened in last year when I was at Jet. There's one kid, he refused. He could do it, but he refused to because he didn't want to stand out in the class. You're not supposed to stand out in Japan. You're supposed to blend in with everyone.
But then why is like these training room kids, you know, they like to do the English?
Yeah, they can do that because they're not in front of the class.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, those with their peers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some shiz.
It's kind of a herd mentality that runs here in Japan.
My hand is freezing. Okay, so
Right behind it.
yeah. Yeah, like the person asked me, right? Like, what do I think? What's my favorite part of Japanese culture? You know?
And I was like, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Funny
but
question with Thomas.
it's so difficult. That's pretty difficult because you know there's like a negative side with most of the positives too, as there are with like any culture. But anyways, it's weird because one of the things that I like about Japanese culture is kind of like the politeness, right?
Yeah.
And like everyone's pretty polite, but then, dude, when you play, even in League of Legends, when you play with Japanese people, they rage so hard. They rage so. Yeah, they start talking so much shit. It's unbelievable. It's like all that like pent up anger and everything, just like taking it out on their. Yeah.
Whoa, I'm American, but you need to bring it.
This one guy was talking, it's like I don't think he knew like that you know other people could read the Japanese, but he was like shit talking one of the other players on our team the whole time, and the guy he was shit talking was Japanese because he's the only other person with a Japanese name, and he typed in Japanese too, and he's just like shit talking him so hard. I was like, oh my god,
it's kind of weird.
Unbelievable.
They get so competitive when it comes to certain things, but other things for rest of society, they're so calm and polite.
Yeah. It's one thing in culture that doesn't change. League of Legends players. League of Legends.
You play Thomas, raging will happen on one side.
Yeah, come on.